Hello everybody and welcome back to another day with tea. I know it's been 2 weeks again, I think. I've been a little bit preoccupied getting married and planning for the wedding, and so the few weeks leading up were just a little bit busier than usual, and there were just other things that I was prioritizing at that time. Luke and I just got back from a little WALK. If I say the word, he gets excited and believes that we will be going again. So I'm not going to say it, but I will give you a little update on everybody. I planned on making a wedding video as my next video that I would upload, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get that ready and uploaded. I'm not sure how much footage I got, but I will be putting together a little something either in a video on its own or mixed into another video that I will be uploading at a later date. But I just wanted to check in with you all, say hello, and let you know that I am back, and hopefully my schedule will be more regular now that the wedding is all said and done. We did, however, have a lovely, beautiful, perfect day, and I couldn't say anything better about how our day went, so I'm excited to put that sort of footage, whatever clips and stuff that I got together, and some photos and stuff for you guys to see that as well. At Tamara, my handle is the same. My last name is now Mullen though. And Waru Joey, UARUJOEY on Instagram. And then I'm also on TikTok, and that's also under Tamara, and Joey's is under the King of DIY official on TikTok. So if you haven't already and you'd like to, I will link those below in the description. So let's go check on how my fish did while we were away. So this is how the shrimp tank is looking with all our lovely cherry shrimp, and the moss is doing amazing. I think we have some growth. There's just little cherry shrimp just all peppered through this tank, and they've just been doing lovely. There's a little feeding tube that Joey added from his video he did with Timu, and lots and lots of floating plants. While we were away, I never ended up putting my tanks on timers. I ran out of time, and so these tank lights were all off on all of the aquariums, and everything was just fine for the 3 nights we were gone. Nobody lives in here right now. I have some female bettas in here and the odd guppy. The angelfish that I got and have in this planted grow out tank for quarantine, they all are doing really well. He's really pretty. As well as him. This one's fins are quite curled, and they always have been since we got him. And then this guy's lovely. He's big too. He's getting big. So they're doing great. I don't know who my favorites are. These guys or the black ones. I think they're all lovely. Joey mentioned that I could possibly trim his fins for them to grow back properly. So I'm not sure if we'll end up doing that or when that would happen. But he did mention that it's a common thing in discus sometimes. They clip their fins back for shipping. So that's that tank. I still have male bettas in these 2 15 gallons with their sectioned off. Look, there's Ric Flair. It's hard to record these guys without reflections a lot of the time, but they're in there. And the crab tank. The crabs got moved to this 40-gallon aquarium in my last video. Linda is somewhere back in these rocks here. I see, if you can see those red legs sticking out, that's her. And one of the blues. And so that's their tank. Like I said, still lots of bettas in and around this tank. I just can't film them all super easily because of the reflections in here. Everybody's wondering how Muffin and Cupcake are. They're amazing as always. Cupcake is really changing his looks. He does not have quite the orange cap that he once had. Muffin looks lovely. Muffin's fins are slightly longer than Cupcake's fins. So right now, Muffin is my favorite. But I love them both. Sorry, Cupcake. And the floating plants that are in here with them, they don't really eat them. They do eat the roots of the largest one. And I'm not sure, maybe they ate the entirety of them. But this type they don't really eat. And they like the little duckweed as well. Tropheus. These guys are just always amazing. Their scape is still amazing. They look amazing. Let me just shut this off here for a second. And some of them are starting to transition their coloration into their adult colors, like him right there. He's starting to turn black on both ends and get that orange bar down the middle. That orange should get a lot more bright orange, but then we also have lots who are still in their juvenile coats. These are Tropheus bamba, and I feed them usually 3 times a day because they are still growing. Then we have Mr. Franklin, who's just bigger every time I see him, I swear. And he is looking to be moved out to the gallery soon to breed with Joey's female parrot, his female blood parrot. So that'll be interesting if they end up having babies. I think they'll look pretty cool. Of course, we have our electric blue Acara. Have 5 of them. Although we only have 3 out and about right now. Sometimes they get in behind the background here because it's not actually siliconed in place. It's just sort of pressed in against the back panel. So they can sneak in and out behind it at times. We also have several coolie loaches, and most of the time they hang out under this piece of wood here. However, this guy is out front for us to see him. Usually they only come out at night or when I'm feeding. These guys are always hungry and they're so stunning. Definitely a nice fish to have as sort of the main fish. And then, believe it or not, we do have some albino bushy-nosed plecos in here. I see another coolie loach back there in the plants on the ground, but I don't think that you guys can. But there are albino bushy-nosed plecos in here. Oh, we got one of the Acaras peeking out from the background. Not sure. Oh, there's one. But I'm not sure if I can get him to focus. Anyways, one of the plecos just went in behind that part of the background. There he is. So, everybody did very well while we were away, and they're happy to have their lights back on and their bellies full again. Now, we haven't been out in the aquarium gallery in a while, so we might as well go check on how things have been out there and have a little look around. So I'll take you out there in a second. I suppose while we're here and have to pass it to get to the gallery, I'll just give you a quick little look at the Frontosa. They're doing great, but I think Joey plans on moving them back to the 2,000-gallon aquarium. Oh, and we have a Mariah. And the electric eel hanging out by his log as usual. Oh, here he comes to say hello. I always find the way he moves looks so fascinating. It's like almost like one of those ribbons is underneath of him. Super, super cool how he moves through the water. Oh, and there's Rodney. And Mao again. Perseus likes to sit up on the counter here, or on the garbage can I have next to the counter here, so that he's more at the right height for petting. He's a friendly guy. Aren't ya? Hey, Ma. And of course, my Lou. Special boy. Luke needs a treat. We started getting Luke these sweet potato chews. They're literally just dehydrated sweet potatoes, and he absolutely loves them. We got them so that we could have them next to our bed while we have snacks in bed, so that he could have his own chips next to the bed. But they've become like his favorite treat. So anytime we ask Luke if he would like a tato, he gets super excited. Right now he knows he's getting one for sure. But that's for Luke. And it's dinner time for the kitty cats as well as Luke. So the cats are gonna have their dinner, and I'm gonna feed Luke his here in a second. All right, let's head out here. Look at the beautiful green grass. Oh, Luke slipped outside. He just wants to chill out outside. Okay, Luke's gonna enjoy his yard, and Mom's gonna go film for a little bit in the gallery, show everybody a look around the gallery. Good boy. Joey just put new panels above the far side of the pergola there, above the hot tub, so that we can get in it if it's raining, or so that rain doesn't get in and get all over the cover. And we're starting to get leaves growing on the trees, which I'm happy about. All right, let's have a look. Oh, it's always a pleasant greeting to see the piranha tank when you first walk in the door. It's just a view that never gets old. Hello, husband. Okay, Luke, you be a good boy. I'll be right back. Tyrese's lights are not on, but here he is in his new location. I think he's been in this spot for a little while now. I just have not been out to show him off. He still has his lovely Anubias. Looks like he has a bit of hair algae, just like my guys. But Tyrese doesn't care. He said he's the star of the show anyway. Don't think this existed the last time I filmed in here, although right now it's just kind of being a storage shelf until Joey gets moving with the build. But I believe that he's going to be working on that this week. Is that right?
Yeah.
And okay, if you say so. And the 2,000 gallon got a upgrade since the last time that I showed you guys how it was looking on my channel. And it looks really good. And the Nicaraguans are back in there since they hated my tank so much, even when they were put in the 70 gallon. Maybe they just like having a community of friends.
What?
The Nicaraguans.
Yeah, they're doing really good in there. But that tank's gonna get some more fish here shortly.
If you say so. Arowana always looks so good. Alrighty, I'm gonna get out of the way. Anyways, that's a little update on everybody, where we're at with everything. Here's one of our sneak peeks. Hi, Luke. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's little update on how everyone's doing since we are back from the wedding. And like I said, we had a beautiful day, and I should have more time to get more videos out now that all of that stuff is all done. I also plan on picking back up on filming all aspects of our lives and getting more clips here and there with more of a variety than only just fish, as I was doing previously when I first started my channel. But it's a little bit hard to do so much filming when the weather isn't good in the winter. So now that summer's coming back, I hopefully will be able to pick up the camera a little bit more often, and it's just a little bit overall nicer, and I'll have more motivation when the sun's out. So thank you guys for joining today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye guys. Oh, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not yet already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.